Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Vanessa Oracle Guidance. I am Vanessa and I am a holistic therapist and also a certified coach. I've been practicing the tarot since I was a teenager, but I'm only starting my channel on YouTube, so this is my very first reading for Scorpio. Okay, all of my readings are talking about love and relationships, so if you don't have anyone in mind or if you're not with somebody, it could also talk about another relevant relationship in your life. It could be family, friends, or otherwise. So as I said, this is a general reading, so this story might not talk about what's going on in your life right now. If not, you can check your other signs for the different placements in your chart, like Scorpio, Moon, Rising, as well as they would talk about relationships, so you can check them out as well. Cross-watchers are welcome, of course, because obviously if it talks about relationship, it would talk about another person here, so you might find yourself in the story. So yeah, so if you do like the readings, don't hesitate to like and share the videos, as it would help me to get the message across to more people. And if you want to see more readings in the future, you can subscribe to the channel. Okay. What else? Yeah, next month from April, I will be doing readings a tiny bit differently. I will add some more stuff, but I will make sure the videos are not going on for too long, okay? And or what I'm saying at the start of the video, I'll try to put it in the description box, so to lighten the videos, you know, to not keep you hanging there. So I've done a 9-card spread here, past, present, future, and some oracle cards on the side to give additional messages for guidance. So let's start, shall we? Here in the past, with the Fool in reverse and the Four of Wands, I do see that somebody tried to get into a commitment way too fast without, you know, getting towards it, you know, how to say this, taking the steps to this commitment, you know, you're like jumping ahead. I do feel kind of it's you know, because the energy feels really strong, and the other person is more like kind of the quiet type, you know, taking it slow and, you know, needing more time. But I do see that this difference kind of made you wondering with the Hangman here, you know, what you should do about this, because, you know, you're like you feel like you are perfect fit or something, or the person, you know, you got with, or you're getting with, or, you know, it seems to be a perfect fit for you, but you're like, what's going on? Why aren't they, you know, jumping into this as much as I am, you know? So it's kind of made you wondering, and now you're like seeing that someone is getting way faster than the other person. Someone is giving way more into the relationship than the other, and this creates an unbalance. And I don't see that you're depleting yourself into this, because it's like your natural way of being, you know. You're like, okay, I know what I want, I know who I am, I know where I want to be, and I know with who I want to be, but it's like you're going way too fast. It's like a lot of energy here, and you're kind of trying to get more into the details of lots of things to get this going, you know, to facilitate this for the other person somehow, to get on board with you at the same pace, but with a lot of passion and will. But yeah, it's it's a nice energy though, but it's really strong. And I do see that for the other person, it's like, whoa, 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 it's going too fast. So that's what I'm seeing here. So you know, you're gonna see that, you know, keep doing this. If you keep doing this, you know, it won't move forward the way you want, or it's gonna get stuck, you know, and you're gonna wonder like, what happened? What did you do wrong? What's what's the deal here, and you're gonna end up like kind of reminiscing about the past, like where you went wrong here because it feels so right, so that's the kind of vibe I'm getting for the future. So you really do need to slow down. You're doing a lot of things, you have a lot of willpower and a lot of energy, passionate energy for this. It feels quite optimistic, but the other person needs a lot more time. So you don't rush them, you really need to let them come towards you and give you, meet you halfway at their own pace, because, it's kind of difficult for them. It's not that they don't want to, but I don't feel that negative vibe from them or anything. It's just like I do feel them like kind of tired and like, oh, I want this, but step by step, please. It's what I'm getting here. So you really need to work on that. That's your main card here, the Eight of Pentacles. Working on yourself, working on the details of what's going on. You need to do that, but let them figure that out, and like how to meet you there, how to get up on your own speed, you need to be like together, moving together at the same pace, and not one way behind and the other saying come, so you really need to do that. So as I'm saying, I do feel it's you, but the energies could be reversed here, it is possible, in a general reading that happens. So so you really need to slow down, take more time, enjoy the details instead of like trying to shape them and make more and more and more for this person to come in the middle of the road with you. You need to let them do the work, as well, because otherwise what is it worth, this relationship, if you're doing everything? I know you have a vision and you have you have everything you want here, but it needs to grow at its own pace. It's like putting the seed in the soil and wanting the flowers right away. So you can't do that. You let it grow. It's gonna be beautiful to remember about every step in the future. So let that happen. That's what I'm saying, because like you're jumping into this like way too fast. You want to get to the not the dead finish line way too fast, and it's gonna hinder the relationship a little bit, because your person is not able to do that like you do. So that's what I'm seeing here mainly. It's really, really strong. So I really can't say anything else, really. I don't see, like, the commitment is there, it's promising, but you need to create your memories, step by step, So so let's get into the oracle cards here. We'll start with the totem animal from Walter the Farmer, I think it's his name. Okay, you got the dog. So the dog, it says, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Who are you serving is the first question that comes up here. When you compromise your personal integrity by clumsily attempting to pacify others because you fear that they disapprove of something or that you want to avoid conflict, you are denying your own inner authority and abandon your power. You become their servant and they become your master. You are the only one responsible of this situation, presuming that another person or organization is holding a power or a spiritual wisdom that is superior to your own, and that you are placing yourself in a lower position. Even if others possess some of these qualities of a superior level from your own, Respect them as teachers, but not as masters. Children can, rightly so, expect these kinds of directives from their parents. Anyhow, when they grow up, it is normal that the cord bonding them to parental authority gets longer and thinner to finally be cut. The air is human and it keeps projecting this parental authority on other people or institutions. Either it wants to surrender to their desires or act in opposition to the perception of this authority. As time goes by, you could find yourself bound to many masters with the sensation of being fragmented and to a certain extent being left without any power. Get rid of all these chains and let spirit be your only true master. You will then experience authentic freedom. Okay? So maybe what I would say here with this situation, it would be that you're trying to do too many things to get this relationship going, and you're trying too many ways to get this where you want it to be, and it's kind of it might be exhausting in the end, and it might get you lost in the midst of all this, of everything you're doing. You have this passion, you have this will, and this you're hardworking as well, so you really need to focus on what matters the most and what is true to you, because you're gonna miss out if you do too many things. Bind your time here. You really need to let that other person come to you. You can encourage them, but don't push them. So I do feel here that you need to not try so many things to get this going. Do what's important, to let your person come to you, halfway, and you will get that balance and you will get there. But don't I know you have a lot of energy, but use it wisely. That's what I would say here with this card. So then you have the Fairies card from Doreen Virtue. It says honoring your true feelings. Okay, here. Some other signs had this card as well, by the way. Can't remember who. By drawing this card, you're urged to listen to and follow your true feelings. Do not betray yourself or rationalize that it's acceptable to deny your inner voice of truth. You have an inner counselor who is very wise. This source of wisdom speaks to you in both physical and emotional ways. Perhaps you have gut feelings that are speaking loudly to you, or physical reactions to situations, such as a tightened jaw or nervous stomach. Your heart may be drawing you towards a particular geographical location, a specific career, or a certain type of relationship. You may feel compelled to leave a particular situation that is unacceptable. The fairies know the importance of heeding their own feelings, and they ask you to do the same. They say, please don't discount what you know to be true in your heart. Follow your emotions, as they are your inner compass that will steer you home and keep you warm, safe, supported, and joyous. If you're unclear about which emotions you're experiencing, write down your thoughts and feelings in a journal to gain clarity and understanding. Your affirmation is, I listen to, honor, and follow my true feelings, knowing that they are answers to my prayers. Okay, so you really need to pay attention to your feelings, as it will guide you to do what you need to do now in this situation, because maybe you're figuring out that, why is this person going so slow? Is it really my person? Maybe I went too fast in the past and I'm finding out that this person is not for me actually, or is not like a perfect match or as perfect as I thought it would be. It could be that, but not necessarily. But it could be also that, you're by trying to do too much, you're kind of forgetting about what you're feeling. And even though you have a lot of willpower and passion, it's kind of hindering you from feeling, you know, from paying attention to your feelings. And maybe you're doing things that aren't aligned with who you are, and yeah, it's not aligned with who you are. Maybe you're doing things that you wouldn't do, you know, if you were simply, you know, peaceful and happy. And you know, so maybe you need to direct better your passion and your energy, you know. So pay attention to that. So you know, it will be a great guide for you to know what to do exactly in this situation, what to focus on here, because that's the main theme for you here. So you know, the things you're focusing on, that's what you need to work on. So you need to pay attention to your feelings to figure that out. So next card, that's a French one. It says divine being. Okay, that's in French, but I will give you the message in English. I hope you can see because it looks really dark here. Okay. It says, wake up the true person that is dormant within you. Act as a divine being and a light being that has awakened to their divinity. Accept your earthly incarnation, get rid of the fears and move forward. It is time to recognize the true identity of your soul. Who are you truly? What character do you show up front to the people around you? Did you get this card because you need guidance on your way, so you find the essence of your higher self? You lost yourself along the way. You need to get your life back in your own hands. You are a divine being, and as long as you will keep denying this fact, you will never find your purpose on earth. God revealed to Moses his true name when he appeared to him through a burning bush. I am what I am. There is within you this presence of the I am. Affirm it out loud, and you will feel within you the vibration of unconditional love. You will be able to manifest abundance in your life. You are a divine being. Just accept it. So this card could also mean write down several positive affirmations that start with I am and read them out loud in front of a mirror. Go and offer your help to a friend or a member of your family. Show off your divine being and act for the greater good. Participate in a fundraising or in charity work. Notice what is preventing you to feel the divine presence within you. Okay, so this card is talking about really feeling who you are and express that truly, you know. Don't think with your mind or what you want exactly around you, but do create with your heart instead of your mind. And so with unconditional love that would come out from your heart, it would really help that person as well build with you and create that the reality that you want. You know, it would show up much better, because if you force things, in the end you might question yourself, you know, like so many people do. They try so hard and in the end they're like, what have I done wrong? Maybe I'm not that good, maybe you know, maybe I'm not worth it. So don't go down that line. You're not there yet, you know. So you know, I don't feel that here, but you know, be careful with that, because you know, if you're too sensitive about things, you know, you could get down that lane, you know. So really work on what's important. Walk from your heart chakra, give unconditional love, and let that person really come to you. You know, if you show unconditional love, they will appreciate that, and they will do what it takes to meet you halfway. Okay. So next, butterfly card from Doreen Virtue. Here it says dietary change. Okay, so that might resonate for some of you, maybe not everyone, but let's hear this message. Okay, it says, this card signals an improvement in the quality of the food you eat and the beverages you drink. You definitely are guided to make a positive and healthful change in your diet. As you do so, you receive additional rewards or increased energy, confidence, and well-being, plus an enhanced appearance. Remember that you can receive support for this change from a licensed nutritionist and groups like Overeaters Anonymous. You can also pray for heavenly help with motivation and dealing with cravings. Additional meanings: detoxification, veganism or vegetarianism, eliminating allergens from your diet and your home, a change or healthcare practitioner, or a second opinion. So this talks about your diet, obviously, and what is this card doing here? The link I'm seeing straight away here with your situation is, you know, as I said, as you have a kind of fast energy, maybe take the time as well to eat and eat the right food and enjoy it, so you can also feed your body better, because your food has a direct impact on the way you feel, on how you think, and how well you can assess things as well. So, you know, if you eat fresh food, and organic food is best, of course. Not ready to eat food, you should, it's not a great idea to eat that, it kind of let you feel like a mess, I have experienced that for sure, because I worked in a burger place back in Ireland, when I was living there. I kind of felt depressed, but didn't have any reason for that. So, as soon as I quit my job and I could eat elsewhere, and I started to cook for myself, I found joy again, and I kind of felt my own essence, and I felt that my passion for life again, in a matter of days. So it is really important, we don't see all the time like how important it is to eat well. So drink plenty of water, and eat fresh food and raw food from time to time. If you could do that once a day, it's great, because it will really help you, especially if you've been eating really bad lately. Do that change. Your body will thank you for that, and it will help you clear your mind and your heart space as well, for sure. You will feel reconnected to yourself. So that's important. Maybe I really do think this card came up here because of that. So yeah, and the last card here, that's a French card. It's the Magic of Trees. It talks about achievement. It's the mimosa. Okay, have plenty of mimosa outside. I can show you right here. Just outside the window, I have like mostly that kind of tree. That's a tree from Australia. So it says, power, dynamism, energy, enthusiasm. These are the assets that will lead you to your accomplishments. The mimosa both evokes the moon and the sun, as its foliage is silvery and its flowers yellow. Like the moon, the silver reflects the sunlight and seems to indicate that all things can go the other way around and turn into its contrary, which could announce a turnaround or a happy outcome against all odds. The spherical shape of its flowers, very scented, fuzzy balls, suggest a notion of cycle, of completion of efforts. After an uncertain period, maybe physically or morally, you should see your talents recognized, even probably no fame. It could be a material success, as the mimosa is cultivated for trade means. Okay, so this card represents the sun and the moon, as this card says. It could go both ways, because you have what it takes to make it or break it. That's what it says, and you can easily achieve what you want. So you really need to pay attention to what you are doing and how you're going about it. And success is not so hard to get, for you, because you do have that strong energy. Again, I really do feel that, and you're someone who does things, you don't miss out on details. Okay, that's for sure. I know Scorpio people are very thorough, and you know, at work anyway, and even in life in general. I really do see that. So yeah, you can really get there, and make sure you do the right things, and because it could go both ways. Whatever you put your energy to, you know, because you have so much energy, you can push it to like success, or to, you know back to square one, you know. So, you know, make sure you do what it takes to take into account that person that you have in mind, or that you're with, or, you know, you can make it, you know, but you need to slow down to get at their more at their level, you know, meet them halfway, and create the space for them to come to you, you know, feeling safe and loved. That is the best thing you can do right now. So, you know, you don't want to see later that you have a missed opportunity, right? So that's why what the cards are saying here. um, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know if if it resonated for you in the comment section. I will respond to you for sure. In the meantime, I hope to see you next time, and enjoy every day at its fullest, and take care. Okay, bye bye.